All right, y'all. Big Buster, I'm back with you, and we're going to be reacting to some more classic Memphis wrestling right here, right now. Look, guys, share this video, like this video, go to Buster H.R. Johnson on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification button. That way you know when new videos are coming out. Today, episode 2, Classic Memphis Wrestling. We're going to be looking at a match that was filmed in the TV5 studios. It's the PYT Express, Coco Ware, Stagger Lee, and Norvell Austin with Jimmy Hart taking on the new fabulous ones, Tommy Rich and Eddie Gilbert. Look, guys, here's the thing. Man, the new fabulous one gimmick, that's a hard gimmick, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I felt like this gimmick was dead on arrival. Nothing to do whatsoever with Tommy Rich and Doug Gilbert. Both of these guys were already stars of their own right. Tommy Rich, big star in Georgia, already held the NWA World Heavyweight title by this time. Eddie Gilbert was already a name in the Memphis area, his whole family. Hard to do a gimmick like this, man, and it was soon too. It wasn't long after the real fabulous ones had gone. They tried this. I felt like I said, dead on arrival, guys. But look, let's check it out. All these guys are badass workers in the wrestling ring. They're badass in the wrestling ring. Nothing to take away from any of them at all. Just hard gimmick to do no matter who you are. All right, guys, let me get myself up here in the corner, and we will start this match and check it out. All right, you can hear Lance Russell doing the commentary.
437 pounds from Memphis and Union City, Tennessee, the PYT Express, Norvell Austin and Stagger Lee, and going against him at a total of 434 pounds from Hendersonville and Lexington, Tennessee, Tommy Rich, Eddie Gilbert, the fabulous ones. Underway with Stagger Lee against Tommy Rich.
There we go, guys. And look, I'm going to pause immediately. Y'all know I ain't big on pausing, but I'm going to pause this and let's pull it back. Because, you know, in some of the other matches, I do a thing called, I react and review to pro wrestling at its worst. And a big thing we've had on that is lockups. I want y'all to check this lockup out between these two guys. Let me bring it back just a little further. And let's check out the lockup, the intensity, the snap to the lockup. This is what a lockup should look like, guys.
PYT Express, Norvell Austin, and Stagger Lee. And going against him at a total of 434 pounds.
Coco in shape like a mug, man.
Tommy Rich, Eddie Gilbert.
You see the snap on that lockup right there? It had some pizzazz to it. Had some intensity. Ooh, Coco went to the eye, shot Tommy off. Tommy said, Coco drawed back. Tommy did the strut, man. Like I said, this is a hard gimmick right here to get over, man. The Fabulous Ones were such a big thing in Memphis, and they hadn't been gone that long, so being the new Fabulous Ones is rough. Boom. Tommy nails him, and all four of these guys are tremendous in the ring. Norvell Austin getting the tag in, man. He's a guy who does not get enough credit. He's actually one of the original Midnight Express. I'm pretty sure it was him and Dennis Condrey. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think him and Dennis Condrey were the original Midnight Express before Bobby Eaton come along. I mean, Eddie Gilbert. What can you say about Eddie Gilbert? Star. One of the smartest dudes in the wrestling business. I actually had the privilege of meeting Eddie one time at the studio. I want to say back in late 1993, maybe. I could be a little wrong on that date. Really cool guy. Does not get enough credit either, I believe, in the wrestling business. You seen Norvell go for that body slam and Gilbert block it, and you seen Gilbert reverse that slam on him, takes Norvell to the canvas. Norvell tagging back out to Coco. Let me tell you guys something. See the lockup, nice lockup, had some snap to it, had some intensity. For people who only know Coco Ware from the WWF, man, you really missed out. The young Coco Ware here in Memphis, Tennessee, he is one badass motherfucker in the wrestling ring. This dude could go. You see, you hear Jimmy Hart at the announcer stand talking, man. Mouth of the South, legend. Everywhere in the pro wrestling business, but Memphis, Tennessee is where he got his cut his teeth at, guys. Guys, I gotta pause it again. We're gonna pull back. This is what I talk about a lot of times when I say pretend wrestling on other things. Look at these guys. They're into what they're doing. They believe in what they're doing. Look at their intensity. It looks real. Let's check it out. These guys look like they're really upset with each other. Look at that lockup. Just go straight into it. Just firing off now. All the guys getting in the ring. Eddie come in. Coco came in. New Fabulous Ones got the PYT Express rocking and rolling. Jimmy Hart's coming up on the ring. Oh, Tommy Rich got a hold of it. Nails Jimmy Hart. Listen to that crowd. Let's pause it again, guys. Let's stop right there. Let's pull it back. Listen to the crowd when Jimmy Hart gets nailed. Just listen to the crowd, period. The emotional investment they have into what they're seeing. These guys, this pro wrestling in general, man. This is what pro wrestling's all about. This is what it should be. Listen to the crowd. Listen here when Tommy nails Jimmy Hart. You hear that crowd, you hear the difference in the level of volume. You hear that pop, that roar from the crowd. Up, Jimmy Hart's all the way in there. Now he's attacking Eddie Gilbert. Putting the boots to Gilbert. Oh, looky here. You got Coco and Tommy Rich out here with the fans. PYT Express doing a number on the New Fabulous Ones right now. Eddie firing back out there. Oh, nails Jimmy Hart again. Watch the people, y'all. Look at the people. These guys are all out around the audience. The audience ain't no laughing going on. Ain't none of that going on. The audience is serious. They're paying attention. They're reacting. They're moving when the wrestlers get close to them. Look here. They're plumb out in the crowd in the studio. There, right there. That's what I'm talking about. Let's pause it right there and go back, guys. Just that little things like that, man. Here's the deal. Pro wrestling should be based in reality at all times. I don't care how far-fetched we get. You got to use logic in professional wrestling. And if it was a real fight, what would you do? And let's check out Eddie Gilbert. Watch what he does to Coco. There he goes. No, it was actually Norvell. Excuse me, guys. You see the way he come from behind, just tackled Norvell, took him down to the floor right there in front of the fans. Look at the fans. This is pro wrestling the way it ought to be, guys. This is the kind of pro wrestling that made me want to be a professional wrestler. Hart's out there again. Hart is really involved in this match. Of course, Hart always got involved, but he's been really involved physically with this match. These are absolutely four of the very best pro wrestlers to ever step in the wrestling ring. No doubt about that. Just a rough gimmick being the New Fabulous Ones. It's hard being an imitation of the original. And I'm sorry, that's just the way I feel about it. I feel like this gimmick was dead on arrival, like I said at the beginning of the match. These guys still going at it. Oh, Tommy Rich swinging that chair. The fans are still with everything going on here. Look at them clear out. I see wrestling nowadays where the fans won't even move if the wrestler don't tell them to. Not here. Jimmy Hart is hands-on here today, guys. You got Lance Russell and Dave Brown over there standing up. These guys are just fighting all over the studio right here today. Just going back and forth. Norvell Austin, absolutely one of the baddest ass dudes in the wrestling ring. Norvell was ahead of his time, I believe. If you want to know the truth, I feel like Norvell Austin was ahead of his time. He never got the break or the just due he deserved. And like I said, if you ain't seen, if you just know Coco Ware, if you just know Coco from the WWF, then you don't know Coco Ware. Young Coco Ware, go find any old Memphis, early 80s Memphis, pull up Coco Ware and see what he does, man. Coco is a badass in the ring. Hell of an athlete. Had a mean streak in him too, guys. Look, guys, like I said from the get-go, awesome match. Memphis Wrestling, this is the type of wrestling right here that made me want to be a professional wrestler. You seen the emotion from the crowd, the emotion from the guys. That's the most important thing. Wrestlers need to understand, if we believe, the fans will believe. If we're out there just walking through the motions and pretending, the fans are not going to care. But when they can tell we believe what we're doing and we care and we're out there going for it, they're going to follow suit. Guys, I appreciate y'all for tuning in here, man. We're going to be doing some more reactions to Classic Memphis Wrestling coming up. Like I said from the get-go, guys, be sure to like this video. Be sure to share this video and be sure to go to Buster H.R. Johnson on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. Let me know you appreciate my content, guys. Y'all take it.